So, and when did you said you got started when?
So I've been doing OnlyFans since 2019.
Yeah.
I've always been making corn on there, but I would say sometime last year I signed onto Vixen just to get started doing some mainstream, just because the mainstream was a great commercial for my OnlyFans itself. And I think it's something that I like doing sometimes, but inherently being an independent creator just pays way more and gives me more control to do exactly what I want to do.
Mm-hmm.
How much do you make?
A lot.
Do you want to give us a range?
Yeah, I make about $300K a month.
$300K a month?
Mm-hmm.
What's the most you've made in 1 month?
Like 320.
320K
a month. But that's like, I have multiple platforms that I now sell my content on, so that's just on OnlyFans. But I do say this, and I also have been starting to be hesitant about how much I make, because sometimes, obviously, people hate it when they realize that a girl like me is going to make money selling my body when people their whole lives say they should be punished for stuff like that. But also, like, sex workers of all incomes should be respected no matter how much money they make.
Wait. So they should be, you think that the more money you make, they're more disrespected?
No, I'm saying, like, regardless of what my income is or what anyone's income is, they should still be respected no matter what. I feel like when I say I make a lot of money, people start thinking it's more or less valid, when in reality, regardless of how much money I make, I should still be respected as a human being no matter what my occupation is.
Okay. And so you make about $3 million a year.
Mm-hmm.
About. Okay.
Yeah. You did the math quickly.
Hold on. Actually, no, I think I underestimated.
3.2 mil was last year.
Okay. Do you think it's possible you'll ever do $1 million in a month?
Yeah, totally. I feel like right now I'm in this, like, cool part of my life where I can just do passion projects and do things because it's fun. Like, I can go to this podcast and spend a day in Santa Barbara just because, it'd be fun. And now I don't really have to do things I don't necessarily want to do, like do a scene just because I feel like it would make me a lot of money. And now I'm just kind of like focusing on passion projects and like doing different stuff with my life. But I still do corn because it's fun.
Gotcha. And then what about you?
So I also started in 2019. But when I started, it was mostly through selling photos, and I actually joined OnlyFriends later in the year because I was going through college and I didn't really have a lot of time. I started making corn, I'm going to say in like 2021 is when I started making videos and stuff like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how much do you make per month?
So I make around 10K a month.
Okay.
But I will say it also fluctuates. Like for me, since I am a bit of a more niche creator, sometimes I'll have 5K months, sometimes I'll have 10K months. And it doesn't necessarily correlate directly to how much work I'm putting in sometimes. Sometimes that's just the draw of the cards, and there are a lot of other, factors that I can't control, like the general economy and just inflation and stuff like that. But I make enough to be comfortable and to just do silly things and enjoy my life. So I'm really happy doing it.
Cool. Sydney, are you reconsidering your career direction?
No.
Okay.
I definitely, I want to be an actress. I know that that's what I want to do. And I think wanting to do that, you have to be very cautious about how you put yourself out there. Like, I mean, I've done this podcast like maybe 5 times now, and I have people from your podcast in my DMs, and it's like I'm like, I go on your podcast and like people see me, and that is like how I like put my name out there. But I feel like I do have to be cautious about how I put my name out there. But I've definitely thought about doing as a thing, like I wouldn't do like I wouldn't do corn, I wouldn't do anything like that. But like one of the girls that actually went to UCSB, and I watch her, and she's like blowing up because she's like a fitness influencer. Claire Stone, she has an OnlyFans, and she posts like bikini stuff, gym stuff, and I'm a big gym girl, and I was like, if I could like kind of go off what she goes off of, I think that would be cool. But I haven't quite. I like personally, I would not do corn, but to each their own,
Yeah. There are a lot of softcore creators that make a lot of money too.
Yeah, so I'd be interested in something like that, kind of like how she goes off of it. But corn is not for me.
Yeah, one of the biggest OnlyFans creators is a fitness person, and all
Yeah.
they do is because OnlyFans inherently is just a subscription-based website,
It is.
and you can sell
There's celebrities
anything.
that sell
Yeah.
like that will like post like pictures of their children because like
That's weird.
well but if you think about it, it's smart because like with OnlyFans, like you like essentially are selling a contract that these photos cannot get leaked. So if you like buy like these photos can't get leaked and they can get like traced.
I don't think that you should be posting your kids on a platform
No.
like that, period.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
But
I
mean,
I'd
like,
also don't think that's true. But regardless, like people of all different, like I've done a cooking show on OnlyFans, and I've also like done fitness stuff with people on OnlyFans. So there is like a corn like correlation, but it's not necessarily a thing that like is all it does. Also, I have met a lot of friends who are actresses and also do runway walking and musicians, and they're also able to cross boundaries. I think it's just like whatever you're trying to do and seeing like what they're up to, because I wanted to do fashion this year, and a lot of my friends were like, ooh, you might have to make a separate profile.
Oh.
Where does that?
Oh, that's weird. Yo, Cheeks, thank you for the 50. I don't know why the TTS is not coming through, and then why it's Eric in the
Oh my God,
OBS.
someone loves you.
Eric in the OBS window, can you hide the
they
Twitch
don't love
alerts?
me by my name.
Hide the Twitch alerts.
Shout out
Thick is a
Thick
good
Sources.
thing.
Sources.
Yes.
It's not a bad thing. Thick girls unite.
Okay, I'm not sure what's going on with the TTS. I might have to check that out. Sorry guys, we're fucking TTS is always scuffed.
That
Cheeks,
means
I will try to figure it out, but let me read it since TTS
You have to
is
read
not
it
coming
like
through.
the way you think he would say it. The way this guy named Beaten Cheeks.
Why don't you read it?
Shout,
Kazumi?
shout out to Thickney and the workout model. Please don't do the corn route if you want a real man in your life, no matter the money. It's better to be respected by a high value man than a ran for only homies content creator that will be with cucks. Thank you, Beaten Cheeks. Spending your $50 to tell us this message.
Can they Venmo me this and say a message
Yeah,
that
I
way?
feel like it'd be a lot more conducive for her to hear your message.
Yeah, I'll respond to it that way.
Yeah.
Thank you, Cheeks. I'm not sure why, Eric, you're going to have to, I think you might have to hide the Twitch alerts thing on each of
Can
the
they,
windows.
when they say it, does it come with their voice?
Yeah, normally it does,
Wait, that's
but I'm
like
not
way
sure.
funnier if they said it with their
No,
voice.
it's not their voice. It's like a bot voice.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
I'm
thought
not
you
sure
could really
what's
like
going on.
hear like him.
We can
be
do
like,
impressions. That would be funny.
Yeah, do any of you know how to do any accents? You guys are going to serve as the TTS if it
Yeah,
doesn't
I'll
get
pretend.
fixed.
I just talk like a valley girl. Sorry.
Yeah.
Rip. I'm just checking it out on my end over here. But all right, so you guys have OnlyFans. Cool. You make a good amount of money. And let me see here. I'm looking at my Streamlabs thing here. One sec, guys, while I try to get this fixed. But
Meow.